Well, two Barbadians are one match away from advancing to next year's Youth Olympic Games in beach volleyball. The pair of Andre Stapleton and Akeem Mears are into tomorrow's final of the Olympic Games Youth Qualifier in Trinidad and Tobago. Today, Stapleton and Mears defeated a pair from the United States, Virgin Islands, 18-25, 25-11, 15-6, and will now tackle a Jamaican duo in the final. Tomorrow's winner will automatically qualify for next year's World Youth Olympiad in China, while the second place team will advance to another set of qualifiers. Meanwhile, in the girls division, Barbadians Jamina Mears and Deandra Small lost in the semifinals to the team from Trinidad 25-15, 25-16. Now TNT will take on Suriname in tomorrow's girls final. There were 2 wickets each for Sheldon Cottrell and Shannon Gabriel in the West Indies 11 warm-up game against the New Zealand 11 at Lincoln earlier today. The home team closed on 227 for 8 declared. Hamish Rutherford top scorer with 61. The West Indian side is comprised of Cottrell, Gabriel, Shivnarine Chanapal, Kirk Edwards and Chadwick Walton, while select New Zealanders make up the rest of the team. The first test between the Windies and the Kiwis bowls off on December 3rd. Well, Baileys are into the semi-finals of the Guardian General Herman Griffith Primary School's cricket competition. In the replay of their quarter-final match at Bank Hall today, they beat Milton Lynch Primary by 9 wickets. When these two teams met last Friday, the match ended in an unprecedented tie, and the decision to replay the fixture was eventually made. Well, Baileys were determined to win in the clear this time after holding Milton Lynch to 86 for 8 in their innings, and they easily chased down the target of 87, losing just 1 wicket. Marsha Boyce was there for the Milton Lynch innings.
Milton Lynch won the toss and elected to bat. Openers Jakeem Ford and Jeff Mears looked positive from the start. Ford picking up back-to-back boundaries off Trevon Hunt. 10 runs came off the 4th over alone. But Azari Best would break up this pair in the next over. Ford caught behind for 8. Milton Lynch 16 for 1. Rashawn Archer came into the attack, but Mears gave him a rousing welcome for his first delivery, dispatching the full toss to the boundary. Archer trying his luck with another full toss, this time to Dominic Brathwaite, but a similar result. Brathwaite and Mears were looking steady, putting on 23 runs for the second wicket. Looking for another breakthrough, Baileys turned to Asa Hutchinson, and with his second ball, he would have Mears caught in the deep by Hunt for the top score of 16, Milton Lynch 39 for 2. He struck again with his third delivery. Nathan Husbands eventually holding on to it to dismiss Brathwaite for 6, Milton Lynch losing their third wicket in the 11th over. They would slip to 43 for 4 in the 12th. Roston Best falling LBW to Archer without scoring. Ethan Welch and Johan Lane took Milton Lynch past the 50 mark. But soon after that, Lane was bowled by Hutchinson for 9. Milton Lynch now 54 for 5. Hutchinson would end with 4 for 14 in the match. New batsman Devon Stevenson was his next victim, easily caught by Jaden Small without a run being added. All the while, Welch was watching the collapse from the other end. Here, driving Hutchinson back down the ground for a much-needed boundary. Milton Lynch were 70 for 6 with 6 overs to go. Things could have been a lot worse for Milton Lynch had Baileys held on to their catches. They put down at least 5 during the innings. Opening bowler Joshua Strawn, who struggled with some wide deliveries early on, was back, and he would be the one to get the wicket of Welch, LBW for 15. Strawn would also bowl Aaron Burke for 1 to end with 2 for 6 from his 5 overs. Milton Lynch now 80 for 8. They would eventually get up to 86 for 8 of their 25 overs. Marsha Boyce, Cbc Sports.
Thanks, Marsha. Chasing 87 to win, Baileys got up to 89 for 1 in 18.3 overs. Neymar Bolden led the way with 34.